If you want to feel like you're on a roller coaster without leaving your seat, then welcome to COPSCAM Police US. Now let's go. The yellow Kia, stolen from a parking lot, is aided by a black Hyundai, as the suspect attempts to shake off the police. When the Kia vanishes, the Hyundai speeds through the streets, diverting law enforcement.
10-4, I got one going north on Court, one going west on Silver Spring. I'm behind the Hyundai going west on Silver Spring. 7 miles an hour coming up to the parkway right now. They just wrecked. We got a wreck. They lost their bumper, but they're going back eastbound Silver Spring.
Going no squad, just trying to get to the position of 6. Continuing northbound past town center, speed 50 miles an hour. 24, you looking at a plate on that Hyundai?
Well, attempt. They're starting to lose it though. 278. That's why young C. Charles kicking. 278 young Charles kicking, smoking pretty badly.
10-4, coming up to Bender here. Going down for traffic, trying to weave through. Looks like the left rear tires starting to fall apart, going westbound down Bender.
Police closely pursued the Hyundai as it sped away at high speed. Despite a flat tire and smoke billowing from the engine, the suspect stubbornly swerved and weaved, desperately attempting to escape.
Westbound on 4th. One other vehicle on the road, speed 35 miles an hour. Hey, Bender!
We're on Flint. Looks like it's going to take us back out to Bender. Speeds are going to be 19 miles an hour. Looks like they just crashed.
Arms out! Arms out! All of you!
The suspect's escape plan collapses as the Hyundai loses control, forcing him to surrender. The Kia remains missing, but the bold escape attempt ends in humiliating failure.
Subjects in the black shirt, so no one else is out.
Driver, step out! Step out!
Yes!
Driver, step out!
Keep your hands up!
Hands visible, buddy.
Keep your hands up!
Keep your hands up!
Come to me! Hey, he's going!
He's running! Hey! He's running!
Move! Go!
As soon as the driver exited the vehicle, Jennings, a wanted murderer, recklessly maneuvered through heavy traffic and sped into oncoming lanes, escalating the pursuit and disregarding his own safety.
He's got blood in the rear
Gracias, gracias.
The car burst into flames and came to a halt after being rammed by the police. With the assistance of a K-9 unit, Jennings was immediately apprehended, dashing any hopes of escape.
Oh, okay.
It's in progress right now. You're looking at it. We're looking at it at the same time. And Zoe, we were told this was like an emergency response or some kind of tow truck in the front.
One of those roadside assistance trucks, and you can see they're just kind of going through this neighborhood. It's unclear how this chase started, but at this point you can see multiple police officers just tailing that truck at this moment. I'm not sure which police department that is. Originally we heard from Prince George's County Police. You can see one of their cruisers parked to the left. There we go.
They're trying to block him in to try to keep him from going. And
you have Maryland State Police,
there's
troopers as well.
And look, so you've got all these other people on the road too that are trying to get out of the way.
Law enforcement from multiple jurisdictions launched a high-speed pursuit of an emergency response vehicle. With its flashing lights causing confusion, the vehicle swerved through a residential area, damaging power lines, lawns, and subsequently colliding with 5 to 6 vehicles at a busy intersection, pushing them out of the way and creating a dangerous situation.
Through some parking lots, it drove through a grassy field, impacting some power lines in an attempt to evade and escape the officers that are chasing it. So we don't know exactly how this began. This is Georges County Police, because it there is in the county. They've been asked to assist. So you have a number of officers just sort of converging in and around this area in an attempt to bring this vehicle to a stop. But they've so far been unsuccessful in even trying to get in front of this vehicle. When we were watching it just a few minutes ago, it was in the parking lot of some office building. It looked as though officers might have been able to box him in, but that's when this vehicle went out of the parking lot and into this grassy field to get away. Hopefully we can get that video and turn it around for you in the next couple of minutes. But it looks as this. Every time it looks like the police might be in a position to be able to pin this vehicle in or stop it, whoever is driving this vehicle is able to get away.
You know, it could be that the people on the road may not actually realize this is a chase, because this is an emergency response vehicle. It's got lights on. It's moving at the same pace with the other police cars that are clearly trying to catch up with it. That looks like a Maryland State Police vehicle behind it. But if you're on the road, you might not actually realize this is a chase. You know, you might think this is just somebody trying to get somewhere. Now, of course, you see this maneuver here. They tried this before, and the driver of the emergency vehicle was able to outmaneuver the trucks that were trying to kind of pin him in. And it looks like they've got him here right here.
Maybe this will work, but we're not
Let's
sure.
See. Looks like the driver is still trying to maneuver, trying to get around, going on the side of the road. So this is clearly intentional.
Yeah, and this is the most aggressive
there it
we've
is.
seen the drive
That's the first
at this
impact
point.
we've seen on another vehicle so far.
And so at this point, you have to wonder how much longer this can go. You're driving through some of the terrain here. Okay, so we're back on the road again.
So, and we can say here that this roadside assistance truck was stolen. So we don't know where it was stolen from, or where the initial point of entry was, or whether the person who called for help is the person that's now in this vehicle. But we know it started in Calverton, Maryland, and this has been going on and moving throughout the area, as Adam said, I-95, Route 29, in the Beltsville area, and cars are trying to get out of the way. If you're just joining us now, we are following what appears to be a police pursuit in Maryland. This is an emergency vehicle which was supposed to be dispatching to help someone on the side of the road. Somehow it gets jacked, right? It gets stolen, and somebody's behind the wheel now trying to outrun several jurisdictions of police.
Yeah, and I'm trying to read the side of this truck as well. I can't make out whether or not it says Maryland Department of Transportation.
It does.
Somehow, okay. So that it is a state truck that was taken here.
It says
emergency patrol
on the side.
And so this person, whoever this is driving it, I'm assuming some of these officers who have been able to tail it, get on the side of it as well, have identified the person. They've been able to sort of get a lookout to understand who the person is in the driver's seat, just navigating through traffic.
It is 6:11 on a Friday evening, rush hour traffic. Folks trying to...
Right now, let's see what's going to happen here.
Looks like
He's just pushing that out of the way.
Holy cow.
Wow. This is the first time we've seen this kind of happen in this pursuit.
Saw a Montgomery County cruiser in there as well, not engaged by the suspect. And now it's a matter of, you see how aggressive the suspect is getting with the vehicle. So do the police authorities, in an attempt to bring this to a close, match that aggression in trying to get this person stopped.
Yeah, and you know, we have seen this driver. Okay, so now we're pushing other cars away. Yeah, initially it was just about police and getting out of the way and sort of delicately going through traffic here. But you see now this is taking an aggressive turn. And this is when it gets dangerous. To you live, the folks at home, you were watching this for what, roughly 20 minutes? So this has been going on for quite some time.
Oh, there he is getting at two other cars now, moving literally. No. Wow.
Yeah.
This has gotten really, really serious. Two cars there in the intersection have been smashed
like
up.
We just went through Columbia Road.
Okay. Hit another car. And another car. These cars are trying to get out of the way. They seem to sense that something is happening here.
And so, Adam, how long so roughly 20 minutes back to that point?
Yeah, so now we're about at the 25 minute mark. So when I first came attuned to this, there was talk in the newsroom, and we haven't been able to exactly confirm what precipitated this exactly.
Now he is heading in the direction of sort of Columbia, Maryland, right? So you're on 29,
headed north.
You just come through downtown, Silver Spring, headed out more toward the Columbia area, the Beltsville area, and you can see lots of cars kind of moving out of the way. He's got a lot of terrain to move. And that's sort of like a 2 or 3 lane highway at that point. He's going to pass gas stations. He's going to pass, there's the gas station. He's going to pass a shopping center on the right-hand side. That's where the Trader Joe's is, if that's a landmark that people may know. Crossing the road, going on to the opposite side of traffic now.
Oh boy, this is
trying to get out of the way. This is a problem.
So this is what we saw earlier. They were just sort of letting this driver go at it. But this is where they're probably, look at this here.
Hit another car.
Yeah, they're going to have to bring this to a stop a lot sooner as you look at this driver get more
hitting
aggressive.
Another car, 3 more cars, 4 cars, 5 cars, doing another maneuver to go back on to 29. Oh, it looks like he stopped at this
so
tree.
I don't know if he's stuck or stopped. Nope, he's trying to back out of there.
After a chain reaction crash involving 20 vehicles, the car stops, getting stuck in a tree. The suspect's escape plan ends when the police canine unit arrives, extinguishing all hope.
Motion behind the driver's wheel, I can't see any. And you know what has to be scary for officers at this point is we don't know if this suspect was armed. We don't know how he or she took control of this vehicle,
and also how if this vehicle is going to stay in place.
Did he shift it into a different gear?
Right.
Is he even still moving? There he is, going in.
We're pulling him out.
We're watching this together. This is roadside assistance truck was reported stolen. It's off 29 right now on the side of the road. Police are responding.
And it looks like they have the driver. And this all began, shortly before 5 o'clock, Adam, when we were watching this unfold?
Yeah, that's right. About 5:15, 5:20.
Okay.
That's when we first got word that there was a lookout for this vehicle.
And we saw him crashing into some of those other cars before. You're just hoping those folks are okay as well. So you have medics, I'm sure, responding to those scenes to make sure those people are okay.
Yeah, we saw some of those cars spin 180 degrees as this truck just plowed right into them. You have to feel for all those folks just trying to get from point A to B on a Friday night ahead of this snowstorm that we're expecting. And now all of a sudden they've got crumpled cars and possible injuries.
Absolutely.
So we're hearing this is right near the Northwest Branch Recreation Center. Trying to pull that up. Yeah, so it's not far. You mentioned the Trader Joe's in that area, Les. So we are.
So it would appear too that if you're just dealing with, I was going to say, it does appear that we're looking at the officers dealing with just one person. We couldn't get a good shot at any point to see how many people were in this vehicle, despite the fact that the officers went in from both sides. It looks like they are dealing with whoever was driving this vehicle there on the driver's side on the ground. They had the canines come in. The canines were called back. It appears that they have this person in custody.
Yeah, so this is just off of Route 29 and Lockwood Drive.
The suspect recklessly drives the stolen vehicle, speeding through heavy traffic in the night, ignoring all danger in a desperate attempt to escape. Despite attempting to accelerate and evade police roadblocks, he was ultimately cornered by law enforcement. His daring escape attempt ended in a disastrous failure. David Matheson Thomas, suspected in a hit-and-run in Park City, Utah, rammed a Summit County patrol car when discovered and sped away.
Speeds around 60 miles per hour, almost to Meadows. Don't like traffic. Copy, that's Meadows. 3237, I'm at Meadows and 224 block. Copy. 25 just past me, head to Meadows. 13, if you want to set up a holiday ranch, if you can really quick, they're coming our way. Let's see if I can get set up at Thames. Looks like he might be taking that.
On Route 224, Thomas resisted arrest, ramming police cars before being caught. Methamphetamine was found, and he pleaded guilty to serious charges.
224.
RV 1114 Toyota. Athens, stand by.
On SR-72 patrol, officers spotted a black Toyota Camry violating traffic. When signaled to stop, the driver suddenly sped off.
Athens, taking a left, Jack Sharp Road. Taking a left from Jack Sharp Road. Headed back towards Clark County, Athens. I'm gonna go ahead and try to line up for a bit now. Pit, Athens. All right, Athens, we're still going, rolling. Athens, we're rolling. See what he's gonna do. We're headed back towards Clark County again. Another pit. Show me your head! Show me your head!
Police used multiple pit maneuvers, forcing the car into a ditch. The driver fired back with an AK-47, but was quickly captured.
He's in the fast lane.
A Chevy Avalanche with fake plates was spotted. Suspect Michael Barnes grabbed a police taser and fled dangerously on Interstate 40.
That's 13 primary. 13 primary.
TVI. 1016, start 1016. 16.
Make sure you get
At 90 miles per hour, the police executed a precise pit maneuver, sending the vehicle into a ditch. Michael Barnes was arrested on multiple serious charges.
You're a fucking idiot. Oh, we ain't talking no more. Get your ass up. Get up. Get up.
I ain't never been in no trouble.
Oh, y'all in trouble today?
I ain't do nothing.
Where y'all coming from?
I was riding with him.
Where y'all coming from?
I was in Memphis.
Where y'all from?
Memphis, Tennessee, that one.
Oh, yeah, y'all in Arkansas. Get up here in this car.
I'm gonna get up there. I ain't gonna do nothing wrong with that.
Don't y'all know nothing?
I didn't do nothing. I told him to stop.
Sit right there.
Okay. I told him to stop this.
What we got here? We're 169 north, 1395.
169 Riverside Drive.
Stopped for a license check and giving false information, the driver sped off at over 110 miles per hour into oncoming traffic, ignoring signals. The repeated pit maneuvers failed as the suspect drove erratically, fired shots that shattered the windshield, and injured an officer. The tragedy struck when Ramon Dwight crashed near Fire Tower in Deloach Mill, fled into the woods, but fell to a police gunshot.
Good evening. You are watching the Fox 11 News at 6 o'clock, and we begin with a high-speed pursuit that is happening right now. You see this car getting off of the freeway. It was initially wanted for speeding and has been driving at high speed.
Wow.
Here we see, whoa!
Wow. That was an aggressive pit maneuver there by the CHP. They wanted to bring this one to a close.
The police executed a precise U-turn, bringing the vehicle to a halt at the scene. The suspect surrendered out of desperation, but officers conducted a thorough search, anticipating any potential surprises.
On this freeway, you wonder about the condition of this driver now it looks like getting out of the vehicle. We'll see if he puts his hands up.
Looks like hands are
it looks
up.
like he is and is complying. We don't know if there's anybody else in that vehicle. You see the wheel is still spinning. That car got really bad damage there. That was one of the more aggressive pit maneuvers we've seen in some time, but it was effective in ending this pursuit.
You almost have to wonder what CHP might know, perhaps, that we don't know about, why they were chasing this driver, that they said, we're bringing this to an end. It was on the freeways from Santa Clarita, the 5, the 405, then on surface streets, and attempting again here to get off the freeway, perhaps back onto surface streets or in the different direction on the freeway. But right there, that suspect complying after that aggressive end to that pursuit there.
So the procedure now, they'll get this person on the ground and then get him into handcuffs initially. Once that is done, they will then move over to the vehicle, secure the vehicle, make sure that there aren't any other passengers that they might not know about. Okay, this guy doesn't look like he's complying. Not complying now. Uh-oh, oh no. And now it looks like a fight has broken out.
And you have those two officers there. You wonder if there is backup nearby.
Uh-oh.
Okay, this is where you see the tough job that law enforcement has each and every day here trying to...
The suspect, displaying erratic behavior, suddenly lunges at the police, but within seconds, cold handcuffs end his desperate resistance.
We don't know. I mean, when have you seen a suspect so close to being into custody there, acting like they're complying, change course there?
Right. So this is at Rocky Peak Fire Road, if you're familiar with the area. I'm sure the CHP are very grateful to have backup at this point.
Hey, make sure you buckle up and brace yourself for heart-pounding chases and plot twists that are more thrilling than the movies. If you want to feel like you're on a roller coaster without leaving your seat, then welcome to COPSCAM Police US. Now let's go. The stolen motorcycle sped away as soon as it spotted the police. The daring suspect leaped over curbs, weaved through narrow alleyways, and took sharp turns to evade pursuit, creating a thrilling chase through the night. At a fateful turn, the motorcycle lost control and crashed in front of the police barricade. Though the suspect managed to escape, justice prevailed as the vehicle was recovered and returned to its rightful owner. Between the congested lanes, the motorbike tore through like a whirlwind, ignoring the police and all danger, each swerve a bold declaration. He suddenly veered into a winding alley, abandoned the motorcycle, and disappeared into the crowd. Despite the police's efforts to track him down, he managed to escape, leaving the vehicle seized at the scene. The city was in turmoil as the car swerved dangerously, narrowly avoiding accidents. The suspect accelerated recklessly, ignoring all safety rules, pushing the situation to a breaking point. Under police pressure, the car lost control and crashed hard into the curb. The two suspects immediately jumped out, scattering in opposite directions to divert the officers' attention. Even while hiding in the shadows, the two suspects couldn't evade the police. Their boldness came at a price. There's no place to hide from justice. These two individuals are not only fleeing but also provoking the police. It seems like they are actually enjoying this chase. After such a long run, they still had to surrender. Even their family and pets seemed to be their last hope. The family rescue team surely can't overlook this. The police received reports of motorcycles without license plates moving recklessly on the streets of Costa Rica, including a motocross bike. The motorcyclist sped against traffic at high speed, disregarding all dangers and risking everything to escape the relentless pursuit of the police. A painful and helpless ending for the motorcyclist as the police closed in and made an immediate arrest. With two bare heads and speeding away at full throttle, how long do you think it will take for the police to catch them? With two bare heads and speeding away at full throttle, how long do you think it will take for the police to catch them? With high speed and dangerous maneuvers, the motorcyclist is doing everything to evade the police chase despite the looming danger. The sudden U-turn seemed to challenge the police's pursuit. Each bold turn only made the pressure from behind more intense. Unfortunately, the suspect's motorcycle broke down, forcing the police to stop and end the intense pursuit to ensure safety. The bold suspect tried every means to escape, intentionally attacking police and ramming into their vehicle when cornered in a dead end. The intense collision further escalated the tension and danger. Fate was sealed when he lost control at a curve, crashed into the steps, and suffered severe injuries. The daring escape ended in bitter failure. A chaotic pursuit unfolded as the suspect zigzagged through the back alleys on a motorcycle, desperately trying to lose his pursuers. The relentless pursuit by the police left the suspect with no way out, forcing them to stop. Their futile excuses only